New York never truly sleeps, but deep beneath its streets, some things never wake. When construction crews began work on the new subway expansion, they found something strange, a tunnel that wasn't on any map. It was sealed shut with iron doors, the metal warped as if something had pressed against it from the inside. At first, they thought it was just an old section from the early 1900s, but the deeper they dug, the more wrong it felt. The air was too cold. The lights flickered even with generators, and the sound of a train, faint and distant, echoing from behind the sealed gate, even though the last track ended miles away. City officials ordered it locked again, but one man stayed behind. His name was Daniel Pierce, a night engineer who'd been with the MTA for 20 years. He didn't believe in ghost stories. He just wanted to finish the inspection and clock out. At 2:14 a.m., Daniel heard the whistle. It was soft, almost mournful, the kind you hear when a train approaches from far down the line. Only this one came from behind the sealed gate. Then came the vibration, the ground humming beneath his boots. Dust drifted from the ceiling. And the gate, the iron gate that hadn't moved in a century, began to rattle. Daniel froze. He checked the radio. Static. The power lights dimmed one by one until he was alone with just the sound of that approaching train. He backed away slowly, but curiosity is stronger than fear. He lifted his flashlight and peered through a small gap in the metal and saw light. Not the white LED glow of modern trains, but the warm, golden flicker of lanterns like the ones used in the 1800s. Then came shadows, dozens of them, passengers standing perfectly still on the platform, some in bowler hats, some in long coats, faces pale and silent, eyes fixed forward. The whistle blew again, long, low, and hollow, and all at once every head turned toward him. Daniel stumbled backward. He fell, the flashlight rolling across the floor, its beam catching the lettering above the rusted archway. It read, "Brooklyn Station, closed 1902, but there was fresh paint beneath the rust. Someone had written over it. Next departure, tonight." The train screeched. The doors began to open, and a voice, soft and distant, came through the radio, his own supervisor's voice, trembling. "Pierce, get out of there. That station burned down in 1902. There were no survivors." Daniel turned to run, but the gate was open now, and a hand, cold, ash-gray, human, reached out and grabbed his wrist. The last thing he saw before the darkness swallowed him was the old train, perfectly restored, gleaming gold, its windows filled with staring faces. The next morning, workers found the tunnel sealed again. No sign of damage. No sign of Daniel Pierce. Only a faint sound coming from the metal walls. The distant rhythm of wheels against tracks, fading away. Every 30 years the sound returns, always at 2:14 a.m., always at the same spot. Some say it's just the echo of the past, but others say if you listen closely, you can still hear Daniel whisper from inside, "Tickets, please."